it's Christina Collett from Lidditz, Pennsylvania, Senior Sales Director with Mary Kay. And thank you so much for joining us tonight. I'm kind of like sitting on the floor because I needed some extra mobility for you guys tonight to talk with you about packing for the party. So that's so exciting that you're going to have parties. You're going to book some parties. Usually as brand new consultants, we encourage you to shoot for your your perfect start, which is about 5 parties or 15 faces in 15 days. So 5 parties in your first 2 weeks of the business will just build your confidence and get you so excited. And so I'm going to be moving this little camera around a little bit tonight. Bear with me so you can see all this fun stuff and where it's going to go in your party bag, your big starter kit bag that you got. So there's lots of fun stuff. There's some paperwork. There's your party tickets and some giveaways, your hair bands and pins that you're going to want to put in there, all your demo products, and there's even some more in the insert bag, the repair sets in there. And of course, this is our old satin hand set, but now we have the new one, and this is a little mini. So if you had a demo of our old satin hand set, you're going to want to get the new one in your starter kit bag, of course, too. So we're going to talk about 3 things tonight, and that is taking advantage of everything that Mary Kay gives you in your starter kit. And then some things, the second thing is going to be what you want to add yourself into your starter kit. And number 3 are the things you want to print, kind of like your paperwork that you want to have organized that will go in your tote bag. So you have your starter kit bag that's all packed with your demo products. Oh, and that includes a roll-it bag too. I'll show you the roll-it bag with all of your demos. And then, so that's number 1. And so your starter kit bag and all your products and your roll-up bag and your demos, that's number 1. Number 2 is the fun things that you want to add in to make sure that you're prepared and you have things for your guests at your party. And then, a little bit, you want to see my junky cabinet over there. And then number 3 is your tote bag that you're going to take into the party that's going to have all your paperwork. Oh, come on. Okay, so I'll just go ahead and move this so hopefully you can see. So Mary Kay sends you an amazing starter kit bag, and it is right here. I'm sure you got it in the mail. And it is chock full of $500 worth of product. And then it also comes with this awesome insert bag. Okay. And you get your full-size miracle set right here. You get 2 versions of the skincare plus your day-night solution. And everything comes in a box. So this I just pulled out because I need to replace this. This is our oil-free eye makeup remover. So that comes in your starter kit as well. I want to encourage you to free all the products. You're going to keep the tab for... Keep your little tab and put it in an envelope that's going to go in your tax bag because you're going to be able to write all your demos off. But get all your products out of the box and then just pitch this, okay? That can go away. Bye-bye. Get all your cardboard boxes out of the way. Throw them all away. And then your leftover, you've got your mirrors. So you get 4 mirrors from the company. Okay, and then if you do your qualified order, you get 2 more. So it's always a great idea to have 6 of those mirrors, and they're going to give you the inserts. And all the mirrors come in these little mesh bags. Get all those. They protect themselves. You don't need to keep them in the mesh bag. Use the mesh bag to hold other things. So I keep, here's the tray inserts in a mesh bag. Here are my party prizes and my little tickets that I'm going to add in there. That goes in a mesh bag. And then this is another mesh bag here that I keep my pens and my stretchy hair bands and my little applicators in. You'll get some applicators from the company, but you want to have extra. You want to add in some cotton products. You want to have 100% cotton balls and Q-tips, and that goes in one of the mesh bags too. Just kind of laid it out there. And then you want to have some lip product demos. You do not get those. You get some samples at first. And this is just a fun section too. Kind of looks pretty in the middle of the table and lets you set up your lip products. And then there's some extra skincare sets that you want to add in as you're building your inventory. This is a little mini of our Clear Proof. That's really important to have in there to share the Clear Proof set with everyone. And this is, excuse me, the Pore Minimizing Serum. And that's really great to add in there. See, I have a whole box of products that just came today that I still have to put together. Yay. Here's our botanicals line. So I usually have the normal version of that with all 4 pieces, and then maybe an extra oily moisturizer too. There's our men's line, so it's great to have some demos of the men's line. And I always like to take in some new stuff. So this is our new Be Delighted set, super cute to decorate in the center of the table. So you want to think about setting up a beautiful table and make it pretty and have some new current things to share that they can just play with. You might not actually be showing that or demonstrating it, but they can play with it after you break when you're going to your individual clothes. So that is an awesome set and it smells so good. And then they can smell the little men's set, the hair and body shampoo. So that lets them know what those 2 colognes smell like. And so that's really fun to play with. You've got your, you always want to make sure you have lots of facial cloths for everybody. And then, okay, so then I'm going to talk to you. So I did talk about some of the things that you add in. So you get a lot of amazing stuff and a lot of amazing foundations. And actually my foundation, I keep my foundations in these mesh bags too. I don't have those handy, but this is so awesome. So this is my roll-up bag. And get excited because you get one of those free. Oh, I'm trying to get on the screen. It's got 4 pockets. You get one of those when you order a 600 or more. And then you can fill that baby with all of your demos. So like I have all my CC cream shades plus primer plus all the concealers in that top pocket there. I have some eye products there. I keep my mascara wands, lash curlers, lash and brow serum, every single type of the mascara to demonstrate if anybody wants to try any type of that. Then I have my supplements. So there's like firming eye cream in there, some of our compacts, because you always want to have a compact to show. Sorry, it's not more open. And then I have all my mineral powder foundations and translucent powder at the very bottom. So that always gets rolled up. Let's see if I stick this. I need a cameraman tonight. Oh, shut. Let's see if it'll stay there. Okay. So there's your roll-up bag, and I love to share these. Your customers are going to want to get one of these free from you at your party when you do roll-up bag clothes. They're going to love it. So of course you've got to have one to show. And I always say, it spins, it squeaks. You can rip one pocket off. You can share and keep all your products organized, and then it will snap down. It'll hang up anywhere with a little hook over the bathroom door. It'll snap down, and you can roll it up, and you are ready to go. This will sit right on top of the starter kit bag as I'm walking in. I can still hold the handles above it, and so all my demo products will fit in there, the foundations and little things like the mascara and all that, and the supplements that I told you. The big skincare I will put into the tote. So that all gets put into the big gray bag. So you've got your microdermabrasion set in there and all your extras. I'm going to have to add up for you like what, because I have one of everything that I'm able to share with my customers and put that in my starter kit. I actually do have 2 starter kit bags, but the second one is just extra trays. I like to go to a party with at least 10 trays because if you book 4, 6, or 8, sometimes a little kid wants to play along. Somebody's unexpectedly shown up. So I always like to be over prepared than not have enough. So I love to have 10 trays. So my second bag has the 4 extra trays and more color. All my color demos, those $3 color palettes that you can get from the company. All that's in my second bag for more of a color appointment. And then my skincare bag is chock full of the majority of the skincare. Now the men's line, I usually put in that other bag. The botanicals line I usually put in the other bag. And then I try to keep, I walk in with a full miracle set, a full ultimate miracle set, a full repair set, and the clear proof is easy. It's pretty light, so I'll usually just leave that in there. And then the botanicals and the men's line is in the second bag, just so it doesn't make it so heavy. And I don't always, I don't bring in both bags normally. If it's a clear proof party, I'll just switch out and take that in instead of everything. So that is how you want to be prepared. Use all the products that the company gives you. Work really hard to get all of your demos so you can take care of any customer with any skincare need. That's going to be your goal. A master consultant, I pride myself on being able to pamper and match foundation for any woman of color, any race, nationality. I love to get really good at it. I love to be able to match their perfect foundation shade because a lot of women of color don't believe that Mary Kay has products for them and doesn't have foundations for them, and that's so not true. O Magazine, the Oprah magazine, actually gave us the award when our new foundations came out for the most comprehensive shade range of any cosmetic company in the world. So we won that honor, and so we do have shades for every single person out there, but she's not going to know that if you only carry the color that you are. Okay, so you want to get good and confident and work with all women and have all those demos to be able to share. Okay, so that's the biggest thing. So then so the things you need to add are like the pens. Go to like dollar store and get a box of 10 pens. You want to add in your stretchy hair bands. You can get like 10 of those at the dollar store or Walmart or whatever. And your cotton products. And then you want to add in some fun little gifty prizes. Now when you start off, like these are, this is a couple eyeliners that are no longer in stock. Okay, this is a little brush that's no longer available. So some things that have been discontinued, that's what I turn into gifts. There's nothing wrong with these eyeliners. They're perfectly good. We just don't have them in our regular line anymore, and so I'd rather just turn them into gifts than try to sell them. Or they can go into like a 50% off basket. That's great to have too when you go into parties for the end. But we're just talking about setting up tonight and how to pack your bag. So have some fun free gifts that you don't mind giving away. It could be some samplers that you got in your starter kit bag if you're brand new. Just wrap them up cute in a little cute cello bag and put some ribbon around them or whatever, and that is easy. And you want to add a little roll of tickets. These are about gone, but I kind of like it when they're at a half roll like this, then it's not like huge roll that has to take up so much room. And I always take some extra little bags if I need to wrap up an extra gift or two. I give away probably 2 or 3 gifts at a 5 or 6 person party. If it's only a couple people, I might only give away 1 gift. So you can decide that what you want to give away. But it's fun to give them those tickets to play games. Everybody that attends gets a ticket. When they share anything or ask a question, they get a ticket. When you play the purse game and talk about the marketing plan, and they got their, the answer first, then they get a ticket. They get a ticket for every referral name that they share with you, so you can build your business. Just lots of fun ways. And then you just draw at the end for that. You could put if you have an extra mesh bag, you can make that your little drawing bag too. Use it. I love those mesh bags. And if you need extra, you can always order those on section 2 as well. So, oh, and then number 3 is your paperwork. I'm a little over already. But fun things you must have, most importantly, and this kind of ends up being for your clothes, but you want to set up with this. So on this side of your placemat, these are your placemats, and they're covered in page protector. It says, talks about get the party started and the different types of parties that you can have, or your customer can have with you. In Mary Kay, you can make these on InTouch. They're customizable. You can change these little blocks and change what they say, but it talks about booking a party now. So when you play that referral game and she has a list of all her friends, you can say, hey, peek down at that menu that's underneath your tray and think about, this could be the beginning guest list. These girls' friends that you've listed, that they can come to your party and you can earn free product. So think about when you might want to book your own party, and we'll talk about that at your individual close. And then at the close, I say, okay, pull that out and flip it over, and here is your closing sheet, the You Are Gorgeous closing sheet. And it gives them 3 options: how they can get a roll-up bag for free by purchasing the Ultimate Miracle Set, how she can save by purchasing the Miracle Set and her foundation, and how she can save also just by purchasing the basic cleanser moisturizer and her foundation. So this is super important to have lots of copies. I have one, you know, I have lots of them. They go under every tray. Okay, and you can print that off, and then you want her to fill out all these questions, and there's the place for her referral game. So you might have her slide it out of there, and you could have these stocked full, so she just slides out the top one, and then she can fill all that out for you and turn that in. Your director wants to see all these sheets and help you follow up with all of your customers to make sure they love the product, and also to check their interest level. They might want to do the business with you, and to make sure you're calling all of your referrals, because that's new business and that is exciting. New women to bless with our products. So that's paperwork that you want to put in there, and you want to also make sure that you have a hostess packet. Okay, that's going to be in your little tote. Let me grab that really quick so you can see it. So you want to have your starter kit bag, and then you want to take a separate tote that's going to have your date book, because how could you book another party if you don't walk in with a date book? It's going to have some extra lookbooks. Not really to pass out, but just so you have one to see prices and close at the end. She doesn't really ever see a lookbook unless it's going home with her in that hostess packet. You want to have a money bag, okay, to keep your money in. You might want to have some change in there in case people want to pay with cash. And also a calculator. I typically will use my phone as a calculator now, but and you can also keep your sales tickets right in here. You don't even have to really pass out your sales tickets. You can just leave them in the bag. And I didn't mention, you do also want to, this comes in your starter kit, but you have your beauty books that you always want to use for your class. And I have some extra sales tickets and the profile cards in there. And this is a fun how we remind our customers to win a designer handbag. That's something we do in our area, to give a free Coach bag away once a quarter for anyone that's listened to some Mary Kay information for us. So that's a little flyer about that. So that, and it's protected in this plastic folder so it doesn't get all jumbled up when it's down inside your starter kit. That's some other paperworky stuff, but most of all that comes with your starter kit. So that was your little tote bag, and like I said, that is chock full of hostess packets, so that when you get to the end, that's how she's going to go home with a lookbook, because it's wrapped up in a hostess packet. And what is in the hostess packet? There's a new book for the holidays. Make sure you get all your new holiday books. But truthfully, like, I have a ton of these. this book was from the summer maybe. I'll use these as hostess packets and it's fine. Like, it's fine with me to give them out, and then she can get a new book, or they can look on the website if they want to see the newer stuff. But I will use these lookbooks until they're gone, even if they're not the newest one. And then when she opens that up, what she'll find folded inside her little book is my hostess plan. And this is, she gets a shot at $100 free from me, and that she gets that by having 6 guests, herself plus 5. She gets 25 free for that. Hold on the original date, she gets 25 free for that. Orders totaling 300 or more, she gets 25 free for that. And if 2 people book when they hold their parties, she will get 25 free for that as well, a $25 credit. So the night of her party, she can get up to $75 in free product from me. And that's really exciting, with the potential of a full $100 in free product once her 2 friends hold their parties. So that is super exciting. And this paper you can print right off Google. You can search on Google, your shot at 100 free. It also includes some information about our career path and what comes in the starter kit for $100. So I always include some Mary Kay information. And then it also includes an outside order form. And this is all on Google as well, this outside sales sheet. And or if you didn't want to do the outside sales sheet, you can just put in some extra sales tickets, maybe 5 or 6 sales tickets, and that way she can write down any outside orders that she might have, and she can bring that to the party, and that counts towards that 300, so she can get her 25 free. And I'm always now setting up Facebook events along with a real party, because you can reach so many people that maybe are not able to come to that party, and you set it up for maybe 4 or 5 days before the actual party, maybe even a week before the actual party, and you leave it open a week after the actual party. And that way you can follow up with all those people and help her get more orders, so she can earn her free stuff. We want to partner with our hostess to make it a great experience for her, so she gets that full free $100 in product. And that is going to make her love having a party with you. And you're going to love it, because you're going to have great sales, you're going to meet new customers, you're going to be blessed by all the women that you meet while you're at that party, and all the women that you get to follow up with that you meet over Facebook. And so it's win-win for everybody. So go in prepared with that cute hostess packet. Make up 20 of these, have 20 on hand every single time, because if you're going into a 6-person party, you know, you might want to book 3 or 4 people or more, all 6 of them, for their next pampering session and their own shot at $100 in free product. So you want to have these ready to go. So that would be in your little tote that's going, and this tote will sit, this is your closing tote, so it's going to sit in the other room, in the living room, and that is where you're going to go and close everyone. And then you're going to set up a beautiful table with all your goodies that are in your starter kit at her dining room table, or wherever, you know, she's going to put everybody that has the best light and a great space for that. So I hope that helps. I know we went over a little bit, but just have fun. Be prepared. You're going to feel so much more confident when you're prepared. And when you have all of our products, it builds your confidence too. All your products to demo. When I post this, I will make a comment of kind of the investment that I've made in my demo products to have that confidence that I know that I can take care of every single person. So that is definitely a goal to set if you feel like you don't have all the products that are that you can demonstrate for any woman with any skincare issue, that is any color. If you don't have all those, definitely set that as your goal. And each month when you place your inventory order, add a little to it, add a little to it, add a little to it, just to build those demos so you can take care of anyone. And that will make you a super confident master consultant. Thank you for joining us for your Monday Mojo. I love you guys. Have a powerful, powerful week.